It turns out a few days ago I come to my house and I see that in the middle of the room, all of a sudden, thousands, millions of tiny points of glow of different colors appear out of nowhere, and they start moving there until they concentrate on one point, and they form a kind of luminous sphere a little bit smaller than a soccer ball. I hallucinate in colors. When I say that, I don't know what to think. I'm totally blocked, not to say frightened. There was that sphere of light just in front of me, and I was looking at it without knowing what to do or what to say. To tell you the truth, I didn't know if I ran out or grabbed a hockey stick and hit it hard and loose. When all of a sudden I saw that little by little it starts to get bigger and bigger, and it starts to deform all over it, and it starts to get a kind of luminous limbs and something like a head full of lights. The back, or whatever it was very, very rare. Yes, very bright and very shiny, but uglier than a fridge in the back, I swear. And since I was shitting that everything has to be said, I said to myself, I get the hell out of here. But I got stuck. I couldn't move forward or backward. So I stood there looking at the glowing back until I gave it courage, not to mention balls, and asked him in a strong voice, as if to scare him. Where did you come from, sweetheart? You come here in my house without warning. Who are you? A galactic squatter or what? But without saying anything, the lights were still there moving non-stop and saying nothing of nothing of 1900 nothing. So, right now, you are identifying yourself, mate. Come now. But the lights followed their magical movement and remained in a deep and disturbing silence. Then I insisted, Hey, you, I'm talking to you. Let's see if you have a little respect for me and address me, since you have had the holy balls to get into my room without calling. So it's of rude, not to say polite, incorrect, doggish, and spoiled. But the lights continued their dance, changing shape continuously, and the back was as silent as the toll collector. If I tell you the truth, they were really fascinating. They gave off countless flashes and flooded the whole room of a magical light that had me really stoned. Then I said again, Listen to me for a little moment, illuminated. I don't know where you will have come out or who you are from. But the truth is, you are really mind blowing, mate. Of course, you make me crazy. And I told him again, losing my fear. What a mind blower, mate. Come on, if I tell you the truth, you have me more misplaced than a baby pacifier in the ass. And what fascinates me the most is that you don't scare me, which, on the other hand, will be the most normal thing in these cases. I wanted to see you in a circumstance like this. You shit's legs down, my friend. But it is that he transmitted so much peace, so much love, so much good vibes. That I told him. But what a good vibe you give me, mate. Let's go. I'm going to give you a hug right now that I'm going to squash you. Suddenly, I ran towards the lights and rushed over to give it a big hug. And of course, since these have no body, no matter, but only light, there was nothing to hug. I went through it and slammed into the desk. And when I turned and saw that the lights remained in the same place, I shouted to him, Shit, you cold warn me that you cannot be touched. What the hell, I just hit myself. Come on, I've broken all my mouth. So I insisted, trying this time to be a little more polite. Could you be so kind to tell me who you are or what is your origin, ancestry, or affiliation? I say this in case I haven't explained it myself well and you haven't understood my question. And suddenly, a relaxed, soft, An harmonious voice is heard that tells me, I am the one who guides your steps. The one who guides my steps? Go that way already. Come on. Like I don't know how to walk or where to go. What's wrong with you, Pine? Are you going to take me for a subnormal or something? But after a while in silence, since he didn't say anything to me, I thought I had gone a bit too far and scared him, so I decided to speak to him more politely. And I asked him, what brings you here, honey? And the guy, or similar, answered me, I am your quantum genius. I am one of those countless angels, malachim, or celestial messengers that circulate through the divine matrix. That you are an angel? Look, cut the crap. That you neither have wings, nor a good person's face, nor human form, nor anything else. So, who are you for real? I have already told you that I'm a quantum genius. We are accumulations of energy that conserve the vibration, frequency, and wavelength of the electromagnetic fields of 13 planets. And since you cannot access our form with your senses, as we inhabit a parallel universe to this one, you can only see our energy in a very disturbed form. I can tell you that our electromagnetic field connects with yours through your brain, which is a powerful receiver and emitter of electricity, and through your heart and its powerful electromagnetic field. As scientists have already shown, the electric and magnetic charge that we emit cannot be perceived by everyone in the same way, since it depends on the observer. So, depending on the state you are in, you will receive a greater or lesser amount of energy from us, which will make it easier or more difficult for you to contact us. And as a curiosity, I can tell you that there are already people out there who say that we are aliens. And if I tell you the truth, they are not very wrong. Look, forget about aliens and all that nonsense. You told me that you are a genius. Yes, a genius. You said quantum genius. Perhaps you are not a distant relative of the famous genius of the marvelous lamp, the colleague of a certain Aladdin? Are you? Exactly. Yes, I am. That's a lie, mate, because I don't have a marvelous lamp, nor have I rubbed anything to make you appear as the famous tale of the Thousand and One Night says. So cut the crap and tell me who you really are. You are very wrong. Of course you have rubbed and cleaned that wonderful lamp, which is none other than your body, your soul, your mind, your heart, and the energy that makes it up. With your actions throughout your life, you have learned what is right and what is wrong, and what you should and should not to do with yourself and others. You have learned how to eliminate your negative and destructive thoughts. You have learned how to make your feelings of sorrow, sadness, discomfort, and worry disappear, and you have stopped sending negative energy to others, as envy, hatred, anger, and resentment have long since disappeared from your soul, and as you have corrected many imperfections that you brought from past lives, so your energy vibrates at a much higher frequency and wavelength. And thanks to all of this, and above all to the deep meditation that you practice every day, you have been able to tune in with us, and here I am to reward you as you deserve. I've come to grant you three wishes. You can ask me for whatever you want, and it will be granted. I have orders from my superiors, those who inhabit the highest and most powerful universe of light, to put into your hands that which you most desire at this time. And without thinking twice, I said to him, what I would like most at this moment is for the war in Ukraine to end. That we are only 2 days away from it all blowing up because of four shameless who don't represent any people. Because nobody wants war, only those who get rich from it. So that's my first wish. That wish will be granted. Now tell me what the second wish is. The one you desire so much, and what you would like to see come true. The second is to end hunger and poverty in the world, because a minority of billionaires insist on having more and more at the expense of millions and millions of innocent people who have been robbed of their lives and their souls for centuries. And what is the third wish that you want us to grant you? Tell me, because there is nothing I like more than to satisfy the wishes of people who deserve it, and no matter how difficult they are to achieve. The third is to stop climate change. That I'm sick and tired of seeing floods everywhere, hurricanes, earthquakes, volcanoes, and so on, and people losing their homes and even their lives, and that they are getting worse and more powerful and devastating day by day. Very well, you will have what you ask for, but I'm going to make one small condition. Because what you want is tremendously complicated and does not depend on me alone. A condition? What are you saying about a condition? Where have you seen that Aladdin was given conditions? Look, cut the crap. I want to see my wishes come true. Come on, hurry up. You are already late. You must make known all that I am going to teach you from today onwards, since we will meet again more often, and the knowledge that I am going to transmit to you is many and very important. It is a millenary wisdom that millions of human beings need to know so that they can put into practice in their lives, and when they unite their energies, then it will be possible to achieve what you desire so much. All right, if this knowledge has to reach so many people, I think the fastest way will be to tell what you explained to me on social media. So I will open a YouTube channel and tell the world about the encounters I have with you and share this wisdom that you say is so important. Very well. And since it is necessary that millions and millions of energies be united with the same vibration, frequency, and wavelength, I think it will be appropriate for you to open another channel in English. What? In English? Man, have pity on me. I have a lot of work and things to do. Besides, how do you want me to translate all this if my English is a disaster and it will take me hundreds of hours because I am Spanish? I don't know if you have noticed, but what do you want? To finish with me or what? You will know what you are doing. I'm just giving you an advice. If you listen to me, your dreams will come true much sooner. I have already told you that it is necessary to unite millions of those electromagnetic fields that you generate, so that the energy that is produced is much more powerful. And that can only be achieved by elevating and uniting the consciousness of the inhabitants of your planet. So, the more people put into practice the knowledge that you are going to receive, the sooner you will see your dreams come true. Well, as you can imagine, as I am so eager for my dreams to come true, I opened this channel in English. That is a translation of the original channel that is in Spanish, and it is titled El Genio Cuántico, where I'm going to explain to you all the millenary wisdom that this, according to him, envoy from the higher universes is going to transmit to me. Do you know what I say? That I don't really believe anything, but we cannot lose anything by trying, I say. Suddenly the lights went out little by little until they disappeared completely, and I was left with a silly face, trying to give a logical explanation to what I had just seen. And to whom am I going to tell this without being called crazy? I asked me. Then I decided that I wouldn't tell anyone, and that what I was going to write on the YouTube channel I was going to open was pure imagination of mine. Who is familiar with me knows that I love writing and painting and designing. I'm a born creator, which is why they wouldn't suspect anything at all, and they would think that it was just another of my crazy ideas. And so today I have come up with my first encounter with this luminous genius, who says he is quantum, and I hope he explains to me what it means, because I am already more than impatient with so much mystery and so much millenary knowledge, which he says will put an end to the war in Ukraine, hunger, and climate change. It seems to me that this genius is going a bit too far, although we don't lose anything by listening to him. I hope that the enlightened one appears to me again soon and continues telling me those secrets which are already being revealed, according to him. If you want to know them, you only have to subscribe to this channel by clicking the red button and the little bell so that you get all the notifications and do not miss a single one of his teachings. Click the like if you like this video, and do not forget to share it on social networks. We are not going to screw it up, because maybe what the genius is going to tell us is true and it is better that everyone knows. If you have Spanish or Latino friends, you can recommend this channel in Spanish language. It is called El Genio Cuántico, like you know. A big hug and peace and love to all that is created. Never forget it.